I was born to be free.
Hello everyone, it's Dr. Gupta at the Dermatology Laser and Vein Center, where we always have the most exciting technologies for you and the best treatments available in cosmetic dermatology. I've been practicing for 22 years, so it's really exciting to see the evolution of new technologies, new procedures, new techniques that keep coming up to help us live our best lives, to help us stay young and healthy. One of the technologies you're already familiar with is called EMSCULPT. EMSCULPT has evolved into the EMSCULPT NEO, and what I'm really excited now is that we're getting into the edge applicators that helps us better target the love handles as well. The NEO procedure is basically, it's the EMSCULPT, but it also has the added radio frequency energy to help heat the tissue as it's doing the work of the muscular contractions. So EMSCULPT uses a technology called HIFEM, so it's high intensity focused electromagnetic energy, very safe energy to use, and it basically pulls on various muscles and causes contractions, basically like doing 22,000 crunches or doing 22,000 squats, arm exercises, or even in the legs in 30 minutes. So it is your medical gym because it bypasses the brain in order to do that many contractions for you. Humanly, you cannot do it on your own, or even using the flex belt or TENS unit and those contraptions that cause one contraction at a time. It's very different from what the EMSCULPT delivers because it is a series of high intensity action potentials that lead to what's called a supramaximal contraction. So it's a contraction that's held for a very long time. And in this process, it actually permanently kills fat cells. So unlike with exercising where you can reduce the size of your fat cells, with this procedure, it actually kills the fat cells. And we can use this in various parts of the body. The most common area is, of course, the abdomen. When we treat the abdomen, it does also tone down and trim the love handles very nicely. The heat technology right now is in the center of the paddle, but with the edge applicators, we will also get heat to the lateral flank area. So that's really exciting because we'll get a better overall trimming of the core and also strengthening of the core. So this is going to help reduce fat both under the skin, and what's super exciting is that it also kills visceral fat. So that's that stubborn fat that's inside your gut, and a lot of men and women both have this problem. The third thing it fixes is diastasis, which is a separation of the muscle. This can occur both in men and in women. In men due usually to weight gain and separation of the muscle. For women, because of pregnancies, the belly expands and that muscle can separate and can be a real challenge to bring it back together. Unless you do the proper physical exercises, you can actually make diastasis worse. So the EMSCULPT procedure has been shown to actually fix that, which is really awesome. And now the fourth benefit with the EMSCULPT NEO is that we also have the radio frequency right in the paddle. So you actually will get some skin tightening benefit and further fat loss as well. And we can decide whether we want the fat loss or the skin tightening or all of it. So it becomes really customizable. Now, before we had the NEO, we were using the EMSCULPT with our Vanquish Me machine, which I really love because Vanquish covers the entire core, the front and the love handles, and we were really getting excellent results. Now that the edge applicators are available, it does make sense to have the NEO, so we're excited to have that for our patients to help them get better toning. We can also use this on the thighs, so we can tighten the skin, and it does help to some degree with some of that cellulitic appearance on the legs as well, because it will tighten the skin, it'll kill the fat, and it'll tone the muscle as well. Now we can also choose not to tone the muscle and focus more on just killing the fat and skin tightening. So we can do this on the anterior legs, we can do it on the posterior as well as lateral and interior thighs. We can also use this in the buttock area to again lift the buttocks and also get some skin tightening at the same time, and also treat the arms. So we can treat both biceps and triceps and really get amazing toning in the arm area as well. So the only area of the body where we don't want to apply the EMSCULPT is around the chest area, because it's too close to the heart muscle, which we don't want to stimulate. So that's a little bit about how the EMSCULPT works. It is a 30-minute procedure. It just feels like tugging on your muscles. It can feel a little strange the very first time you have it, but then you do become accustomed to it. We have you come back once a week for 4 weeks. You don't have to do anything special, except you do want to be well hydrated, especially if we're going to be using radio frequency, because that radio frequency energy works with water molecules. So we want to make sure that your cells are well hydrated so that you get the best targeting from the electromagnetic energy on your body. I wanted to show you, so these are the paddles that we can place on the skin, and in the center here you'll see it also emits the radio frequency at the same time, so you get heating and then you get the contractions of the muscle. Typically we'll put a belt around you just to kind of hold the paddles in place, and then we'll put them, slip it under the belt, and it will stay there. We can also use it on other parts of the body, including the buttocks and thighs. And then for the arms and smaller areas, we have the small applicators, which have a curved area. So this is really nice to apply to the biceps, to the triceps. We can also use this on inner thighs and other small areas where we want to see some toning, tightening, fat loss, and skin tightening. So that's a bit about the EMSCULPT. I hope you enjoyed watching that. Do come check it out. Ask us more questions if you have them, and do watch, like, and share our posts. Thank you so much.